5-4 favourite at his best, of course. Blue Heron, he might be the key tactical horse. Excellent third at Cheltenham. Sign of a Victory. Has the heavy rain compromised his chance? Byron Blue, a rank outsider at 100-1. Gentleman John, likewise, of 50s.
Graham, you've been keeping an eye on the times at Wincanton, and the ground looks like it's riding pretty soft.
Exactly.
Like he gets too keen. Andrew Tinkler, on the other hand, with Sign of a Victory. His job will be to get this horse to switch off.
Just update from Ireland. Kitten's Rock has won the Red Mills Hurdle. Abyssal fell at the second last, went in contention. But here at Wincanton, it's David Fitzgerald.
Fan racing for the feature Bathwick Tyres Kingwell Hurdle Grade 2. 2 miles and 7 flights, and the outsider Byron Blue leading towards the first of them, with Blue Heron fairly prominent. The light blue jacket, the big noseband of Irving is just restrained. Purple sleeves, Hint of Mint, extreme right Gentleman John, and Sign of a Victory is jumping that in 4th place. Black and white colours, Andrew Tinkler. It's Tommy Phelan and Byron Blue having the moment of glory in front early on to Blue Heron and Harry Skelton, Hint of Mint and Gavin Sheehan towards the right, tracked by Irving. Gentleman John, extreme right, is out to the left there over that second obstacle, Byron Blue. But in front of Hint of Mint and Blue Heron, with Sign of a Victory sticking to the inside, ahead of Gentleman John. Nick Schofield on board. Irving is last of the sextet, about 4 or 5 lengths behind the leader. Schofield, of course, won this race 12 months ago on Melodic Rendezvous. Turning right-handed, about to come past the stables. No flight of hurdles on this part of the track, and it's Byron Blue that leads the way. In front by a length to Blue Heron for Dan and Harry Skelton, followed by Hint of Mint in 3rd position. Sign of a Victory sticking to the inside, and neither Sign of a Victory nor Irving, nor indeed Blue Heron, have been on the course since the Christmas hurdle on Boxing Day. Gentleman John just on the outside of Sign of a Victory, with Irving last of the 6 still, but well in touch as they head on to the far side. 3 flights of hurdles to take here, and it's Byron Blue, closely attended by Blue Heron. Coming to this, Byron Blue over to, in 2nd place, Blue Heron, ahead of Hint of Mint. Gentleman John's already finding this a little bit tough. Sign of a Victory sticking to the inside. Irving going past Gentleman John as they're in between the 1st and 2nd flights over on the far side, and a new leader. Blue Heron goes into the lead from Byron Blue. Sign of a Victory, Irving and Hint of Mint all close up as Gentleman John beats a retreat. A mistake there by the leader, Blue Heron. Sign of a Victory wasn't as good as he can be either, trying to recover his poise as Blue Heron leads towards the 3rd last. Irving is moving strongly just in behind. Byron Blue on the outer, and they're dropping Hint of Mint now, who's got a bit of work on to get back into it from there. Sheehan starts to get to work, and they're well clear of Gentleman John. Blue Heron is going to be the one to catch. Sign of a Victory, Andrew Tinkler, Nick Schofield on Irving. They both sit fairly still, although Tinkler just begins to squeeze on Sign of a Victory, and Blue Heron has gone 5 lengths clear, and Nick Schofield is waking Irving up as well. A look between his legs there for Harry Skelton. Was it a confident one? Irving is coming after him and just getting a little bit closer now, Nick Schofield. Sign of a Victory seems flat to the boards in 3rd place, so it's Blue Heron leading the way to Irving in 2nd spot. Sign of a Victory in 3rd place, about 4 or 5 lengths behind them, and they are well clear now of Hint of Mint and Byron Blue. Irving being asked now to go and get Blue Heron. Skelton wants to get over to the rail if he can, but Schofield not having much of it, and they're getting pretty close together as they come towards the 2nd last. The whip is drawn on Blue Heron. Irving moves up sides, 2 out in the Kingwell. They land together. Blue Heron just from Irving. They're a long way clear of Sign of a Victory. His bubble burst today. Blue Heron is just about holding Irving at the moment. Nick Schofield's going to have to switch the favourite, and it's Blue Heron keeping on valiantly for Harry Skelton, coming towards the final flight in the Kingwell hurdle, and Irving is looking well held now as Blue Heron starts to draw clear. 1 or 2 bubbles burst as Blue Heron enhancing his reputation. He's going to have his big day today for Harry Skelton and Dan Skelton. They are drawing clear of Irving in 2nd, beaten hollow and saluting the crowd. Harry Skelton takes the Kingwell on Blue Heron. Tremendous win. 2nd goes to Irving, no answer. Hint of Mint 3rd. Sign of a Victory 4th only, ahead of Byron Blue and Gentleman John.
Ooh, if it was me, if I was Nick Schofield, I'd come in, and I think Harry Skelton might just get a mouthful, because you can see what's happening here. Nick Schofield is thinking, right, I've just got the line, but Harry is thinking, right, I don't want you going there, because I know the best ground is on that rail. I'm going there. And in the end, Harry Skelton has got his way because Irving just wasn't able to hold his pitch ground.
That was a bit of macho riding from Harry Skelton. There might be words exchanged, but sometimes, Mick, the form book is for real.
Yeah.
Blue Heron had beaten both Irving and Sign of a Victory fair and square on Boxing Day. Questions arising from this. Sign of a Victory, does he need fast ground? Well, it looks highly likely that he does. Irving, is he a champion hurdle horse? Well, of course he isn't on this. And last but not least, what sort of beast is this Faheen? He treated Blue Heron like he was a rubbing rag in the Christmas hurdle.
I think you're dead right, and you can see what it means as well. You know, the Kingwell hurdle has been won by some pretty good races. The likes of Alderbrook won it many years ago, but Harry Skelton and Dan Skelton are making a real name for themselves.
Nick Schofield's a pretty polite lad, but there's a bit of chat going on there. I think it's fairly good-natured. Blue Heron 3-1.